What's going on, New Gaming Order? We are back. We back like the Juggernaut, baby. And I'm actually going to put another layer up to talk about something. Oh, you know what? I should have talked about the whole Street Fighter thing with Dull Sim kind of talking to Alex and his potential future. You know, I thought that was cool. It's like, you know, Capcom, we know Street Fighter 3, the new generation, was kind of like a debacle, and the fans backlashed and everything. But they're still respecting Street Fighter 3 as canon, but still making sure that they preserve the history that, you know, the fans decided to, you know, support. But with that being said, New Gaming Order, the next topic in the shoot. Let me do some switching. But apparently they're confirming that there will be a PlayStation 4 Slim to go along with the PlayStation Neo. My thing is it necessary? And I just wanted to get you know, everybody's thoughts on it, because it's getting to a point now where it's like mid-cycle systems. I hope it's not a common practice, but Sony has confirmed that it will, once that's done, that like the Slim and the Neo are the last things that they're gonna release for you know, this generation. You know, just have to ride with it. So I just wanted to get Shin Takuma's thoughts first. Like, do you think it's wise with the Neo that's about to come out, and then they're gonna release a Slim? You know, like. Yeah, speak up a little bit.
I'm sorry. I think that what they're trying to do is, like you said, it's just, let's just go ahead and get this out before we release the new one.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a last minute ditch effort to get the money, because I don't know if they feel that, okay, it's necessary to get it out, or the new system coming out, or they may feel there may be some backlash over the new system, whatever PlayStation 4 Neo, I guess if that's what they're calling it. So if that be the case, then you know, it's I ain't gonna say it's kind of sad, but it's like you said it in the message. It's like the console wars are coming to an end.
Coming to an end? Do you think so?
Coming to an end, or they may do something where everything probably go to Master Race PC. Who knows? But I mean, I don't know as far as in the updates and everything else or not. As far as this and this whole new PlayStation 4 they got coming out, it makes no sense. They might as well just go ahead and just hold off on it. Just give us an update and hold off on it, and just go ahead and release their new console or something like that. But,
well, Microsoft was making a huge mistake by honestly like doing the Slim right now, and then you got the Scorpio next year. It's like I think that they're trying to cannibalize themselves again. You know, and that was the issue that I had with them before that. You know what I mean? It's like, come on now. You know, well, hold on. I gotta make some adjustments real quick. But, okay. They're saying Sony, PlayStation Neo, PlayStation 4 Slim will be last upgrades for PS4's life cycle. Alright? This news comes from Yabata. And I'm going to put that in the stream for you guys to see, but it's like, is it necessary now? I don't think that we need another system to show. I mean, okay, the Xbox Slim is coming out. Whether we agree or disagree with it, or 4K support, it's whatever. But, you know, it's like I see it's a monkey see, monkey do type thing going on between the two companies. And I think that they need to be a little more cognizant to, you know, the consumers. You know, the Slim, I was excited for it because I was considered upgrading because I have a 4K TV, so I will reap the benefits of it. But right now, I don't think I need it. I don't need it, so it is what it is. The PlayStation 4, I barely play it as is, so I don't think I'll be even doing a Slim or a Neo version, but it's what it is. But, you know, Shinwar, what are your thoughts that Sony is going this route? Is it a response to the Xbox Slim being released with all these, you know, minute upgrades?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, more money. You know,
he said it's not funny.
Sony's trying to, get the money. I just feel like it's way too soon. But like you said, if you have a 4K television, you'll definitely benefit from it. But it's just too soon. Soon. And like you said, the specs are locked. That's it. Don't you see Microsoft's thing? Don't go back and try to change it because you can't. The specs are locked.
Now, I wanted to give a shout out to the Guyver. He and I were having he was watching our show, and he was kind of like the referee between me and one of our viewers, and pretty much like, I guess to his perspective, it sounds like a bias every time I go after Sony or I report Sony news, which isn't the case. Like right now, I'm just talking about Sony's. I don't know why they're doing a Slim. They don't need it. They're so far ahead in the sales. Putting another version out, I think it would be like a burning of resources, burning the meter, so to speak. Right? You don't need it. You don't need it. Like as far as like Microsoft is concerned, they're trying to sell however they can or trying to catch up. So I understand why they do it, but it's not needed right now. I honestly think that they should have just scrap the Slim and go and focus all their stuff on the Scorpio, But with that being said, shout out to the Guyver. I wanted to make sure that he is acknowledged, and I just want to make sure I get your thoughts on it. Like, the Neo is already coming, and shout out to K-Simi. I don't want to be like I told you so, but I knew that the PS4 Neo's specs were already locked. The SDKs were already out to the developers. They were having those closed conference meetings where they're like, okay, you have to do a Neo mode and a base mode and all this. It's like everything was there. So I'm not gonna say it without having done the research, or Stone Fox Media, Review Tech. Everybody else is saying the same thing. So it's like, that's just to put that out there. But a Slim coming to the market, I mean, if Sony has the R&D and they have the resources to burn to do it, hey, it's not gonna affect me. If somebody wants to get it, the PS4 as is already a streamlined, a slim system. So I'm wondering what's the need for it, unless it's gonna add some new features, But yeah, but Shinwar, your thoughts?
No, I mean the Xbox Slim, it's not needed. I feel just my personal opinion. It's not needed. It feels like it's okay. If anybody doesn't have an Xbox One right now, hey, go get the Slim, right? If you have the Xbox One, obviously, a more powerful system is coming out next year, codenamed Scorpio. If you want to get it, grab the Scorpio. But then we may get a Scorpio Slim. I don't know.
Yeah, I would so burn Microsoft for that. Like, no.
Yeah,
a Scorpio Slim? What? No. Negative.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. And the Xbox One Slim, we called it that. What was it? Terabyte or 2 terabyte hard drive, whatever, should have been in the base model of the original Xbox One.
I think it was a cost thing.
Terabyte.
I think it was a cost because the terabyte drives that I see at Best Buy, like they're pretty still up there in price, and they're only 500 gigs, the solid states.
No, bro, no. Even then, they were cheap. What are they? I don't think there are SSDs in there right now. They're just regular hard drives.
Okay.
Cheap, bro.
Oh, you know what? My fault. I retract that. Newgamingorder. I was talking about the solid state drives.
Yeah, if it's a solid state drive, then I can see that. But I'm pretty sure there are 54 RPM drives in there right now in the console. So, okay. But you're right. Burning the resources and everything. The Xbox One Slim. I don't feel like it's needed. Just my personal.
You know what? It's gonna. Yeah, the Slim models, unless they're adding something new to it, I don't think it's needed. I see like Microsoft's trying to justify the sales of the Slim, but because of the 4K and the UHD Blu-ray,
Yeah.
But like the Neo, what is it adding? More power, more more performance to prep for VR. Okay, and then. Like outside of that, if there's nothing new, there's no real like, what I mean? Like the Slim, that news just popped up. I saw it on Alpha Omega Sins page and Stone Fox Media. Shout out to those channels. Make sure you check them out. They were talking about, yeah, there's a Slim coming. Okay, well, why? You know, they're already in. It's slim enough as is. It's more portable than the Xbox One.
And they took out the Kinect port, so pretty much we're at the point where the Kinect was a commercial failure. So they get a console, remove the port. They got to eat that one. They tried. I can't take away from them not trying with the Kinect, but they're trying to clean it up and pretty much say, hey, this will be the standard console moving forward up until the Scorpio's release.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that. And you know, with that being said, Takuma, what are your thoughts? Do you think Sony should be going the route of doing a PS4 Slim with the, you know, Neo around the corner? Takuma, hello. Unbelievable. All right. Well, on your knees. I know you don't own the system, but like, what are your thoughts? I mean, they're doing mid-cycle upgrades to these systems, and I really don't see why they're doing both of them. I have a sneaking suspicion. As part of the normal PlayStation cycle, at least since, well, even with PS1, they always released a slim version about halfway through the life cycle. So that I would expect. But I have a feeling the upgraded consoles was due to a lot of, you know, backlash because of how woefully weak the systems were when they launched. Oh yeah, we knew this. Yeah, so we knew that. I think the actual console upgrades are for that. Now, does the Slim actually have any hardware upgrades? Now that we don't know, and that's the thing. If it's going to be replacing the base PS4, it needs to have an incentive to it. You know what I mean? Like the Xbox Slim, there's reasons to get it if you have the proper configuration. It's typically at least $100 cheaper what the current price is, so it probably has that. It's more along the lines to wherein people who haven't bought the console yet, or people who would need a second console somewhere, like in their car or something. Okay. But yeah, I think they're cannibalizing themselves with this. I don't see why they're doing both. They should only have done the upgraded console, but I have a feeling they already printed the damn Slims probably within a year of the initial console being released, and they just held on to it. I think it's something stupid like that. Yeah, or they would have lost more money not producing it when they decided to make the Neo or whatever their new console's going to be. Okay. So I have a feeling this is just a cash grab, but the market's going to be flooded. You're going to have 6 consoles to pick from two companies. It's not going to go well. Yeah, it's just too many floating around. And I wanted to read Shin Raven's comments. They're just going to confuse consumers. It depends on what type of consumers. If you're looking like how I keep referring to Little Billy at Toys R Us, his mom or dad won't know. He will know. He's like, well, this is a PlayStation Slim and this is an Xbox Slim and this and that. You know, all they need to know is, okay, what system should I buy? What am I gonna get for the consumer? You know, for you know, I mean, I get it. Oversaturation, but us tech guys, we're gonna know the difference. But the average person isn't. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, there's only a very small portion of the market that's informed. So that's where they're looking to benefit from this. But I don't think this is going to be confusing because they're going to be coming in around the same time, right? Well, the Slim, the Neo is supposed to drop before the Xbox. So the Xbox Slim is coming out next month, right? With the 4K upscaling and the UHD Blu-ray drive, right? Following that, we don't know if it's this holiday season or if they're pushing it back, that the Neo will come out. Now the Slim, the PlayStation 4 Slim, that's news to us. I think that dropped this week. So it's like, okay. So the Xbox Slim is going to have a drive upgrade? Yes, the Blu-ray Ultra HD. It's going to be able to handle high capacity Blu-rays as compared to what they do now. Well, you mean like the 100 gig Blu-ray disc, or well, there's what are the sizes? You had the 25 gig, then the 50 gig, and then I think now they're up to like the super high capacity stuff that the Batman versus Superman.
Something about for 4K.
Yeah.
Are they? Oh, you talking about? Hold on.
The Blu-ray.
Well, Blu-rays are what? 50 gigs.
50, yeah.
Yeah, 50. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's still or just on a regular Blu-ray, but.
No, but they were saying that the Batman versus Superman is supposed to be on that new 100 gig disc.
Oh, it probably is. The Deadpool is too. There's a Deadpool 4K version too.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
But you know what? The 100 gig Blu-ray disc, those been in production for what? Maybe about 2-3 years.
I think they're only I think they're only going that route now because they're cheaper.
And just wait till those become commercialized when they're being sold for retail. Just wait.
Now imagine gaming. Imagine games using 100 gig Blu-ray discs. Imagine the price of the games are gonna start shooting up. They're already bad at 60 a pop now. Imagine what will happen later on. Plus DLC. What? Unbelievable.
And imagine trying to download all that.
Well, I think they're gonna try and avoid that as much as possible, but we'll see. I think gaming is gonna go to streaming anyway, so that remains to be seen. But overall, what's everyone's consensus on Sony and the impending Slim? As you can see here, I mean, I don't know. Well, they're labeling it as an upgrade. Will be last upgrades for the PS4 cycle. If it's a Slim, I don't see it as an upgrade. It's more like hey, they're making it cheaper. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we don't have to put so much money into producing the system. That's probably the only reason why you would see like a system like that pop up. But I mean, if you have the disposable income, yeah. And I wish NGO Khalif was on today to talk about that. But we may revisit it. But I don't know. You got a bunch of people who already bought your system, and then you're going ahead and releasing Slims. Now it's
like
gonna
slap in the face, yo.
I think what's gonna happen once the Neo or let's say in the future, the next generation of consoles, I think the launch sales are gonna go down because people are gonna start waiting a little further, which we should all do. But I think they're gonna wait a little more, and it's gonna be like double dutch. They're gonna wait to commit to see where these systems are. Like, hey, show me what I'm supposed to get for this console cycle. Again, people are back and forth all over the place, stumbling. It's like, damn, can we freaking, get? I don't know. It baffles my mind how these folks.
Can you go trade in your old PS4?
I think that you only get like $100 in store credit at GameStop if you do it.
Yeah. Okay.
So that
and that's gonna drop once that other console drops.
Yeah, that always happens. Look, it's gonna turn into Madden. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the regular price console's gonna drop in price, so they're not gonna pay as much for it. Matter of fact, I'm surprised they're probably gonna drop it, very soon because it was just announced.
Yeah. The depreciation drops so quickly. It's just not even funny. And then Shinraven in the chat. Yeah, that's true. Craigslist, Amazon, or whatever, like try to sell it during. Well, after. Well, let me tell you this. He has a point. The PlayStation 4 killer, that girl that killed that dude over PS4? Really? Like, was that necessary? Is this a freaking game console?
I think he's just afraid that people will catch him as one of those Craigslist serial killers.
Well, he's probably fearing Fleece Johnson because he looks like Mr. Dubois from
oh my God.
From Boondocks. No comment.
I like you. I want you. And we can do this the easy way.
Okay, Mr. Dubois, the light skinned. What's his name? Looking like he be looking like DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club here in the New York area. Unbelievable. All right, New Game Order. We're gonna bring this topic to an end. Let us know what you think. Shout out to the Guyver. I want to get your thoughts on it. Staying unbiased. I'm just sharing an opinion. So make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Newgamingorder.com for the latest and greatest. And we'll see you on the next segment. For those of you who are watching us live, we'll start wrapping up with PSAs and go from there. Peace.